Hello, my friends, and welcome back to Curse of the Black Mountain. My name is Robinick, and I'm going to be your Dungeon Master. In the previous episode, our adventurous party were, well, they were doing a lot of stuff, actually, but they managed to get their way towards Ordan, a wizard that is part of the circle, the Circle of Magi, because he had secured Ril's brother from an attack in the Crowlands previously by an assassination attempt against the queen over there. And they managed to move Julian, her brother, into the Circle Magi because they contacted the Circle Mages. And they managed to get over to the Circle Magi in Galgor, where they met up with Ordan, where Ordan was more inclined to tell them that, in person, that Ril's brother was a very unique type of individual, and also by being a changeling have the abilities to just touch somebody and then immediately gain, well, their appearance, of course, but also gaining their memories and past experience with it, which were a very high alert for Ordan to just see that also he is a very dangerous individual as well. So he lore dumped a lot of things about his past and the person that Julian actually touched. And he'd spoken about his earlier days when they were hunting for a specific cult. They were more overtaken by a demon that served a specific demon lord of lust, which proclaimed into very, very different things that he was afraid that the child has actually now also experienced. Telling this to the adventurers, and also they wanted to be just more careful how they approach him, and maybe there were a lot of discussion with this back and forth of what is the good precaution of what they are going to do. But it ended up with a discussion of what actually they had in their possession, because Ordan's was more like, what if Julian had the ability to just copy a person? Maybe they could just copy an item or something in that in between. And so the characters, well, our adventurers managed to talk to Ordan a little bit about what they have gathered during their adventurous times. And they also talked about the Black Mountain, because they all have a connection to the Black Mountain with the Ordan. And what they found in the Black Mountain that they revealed to Ordan was the Deck of Many Things. Immediately Ordan was terrified, and also became aggravated with the characters that they had such an powerful item with them. And they turned into like he became more petty. The characters didn't like that, but eventually to the end, he managed to persuade the characters to return to the Black Mountain to lock them in again, and hopefully the Deck of Many Things would never return to their possession. They hoped that the magic within the mountain would hold the Deck of Many Things. So the adventurers returned back to the mountain. They went inside. They saw there was more blood here. There has been some sort of happening in the mountain. Before they scryed on the mind flayer that they had come to know here, known as Nexus, Videl actually took up the Deck of Many Things with a specific type of anti-magical pliers, put it into the vault, locked the vault, and after that, they scryed on seeing that the mind flayer was beginning to be, well, tortured and beginning to like screaming for help, and a lot of those things that the fungus inside of in the lower part of the mountain started to corrupt him as well. The Blinky used locate person, or locate a location spell, and found out that he or they were underneath the mountain. using their wits, they locked up this specific vault that led directly down to the mountain, where they also found out there were these tendrils and these fungus myceli, the corruption that they have seen all over the world, and they have witnesses in different places in the world that actually come to a very larger portion of it. As they venture down in this small ladder down and come down to the tunnels, they manage to find Nexus, but alas, probably too late. Now covered in this tendrils, black, dark fungus myceli, the creature now known to them as Nexus was previously no more, maybe, but another voice crept out from the body or from the mind of Nexus, wanted to have more like a relief to the adventures, like finally we will meet, finally we will have a discussion, and that is what we last left off. And now, before we start, yeah.
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 As beautiful as ever, right?
Sure.
Let's begin.
Before we change our minds.
Yes, before you get a reason to answer me. Let's go. You're staring at this mind flare, even though that he is it's a very odd creature for sure, previously from his corruption. It's very just unsettling to see this squid-like, this octopid-like head, the tentacles that are moving on their own. They are bulging, they're very weird pulsing like energy underneath the veins of this very odd-looking creature. But it's more terrifying seeing this black veins that are just totally elapsing his head and crawling into whatever orifices that this creature has, and also darken the eyes as he's standing upright, holding him in a very good gesture, but a more powerful stand against you. As this creature have finally, or well, at least the word or like another type of words in your mind of this weird creature or being that is entering your mind through Nexus' ability to use telepathy. This expression of excitement, but also gratitude that you will finally have the chance to talk.
How far from the ladder down are we now?
From the ladder, from the quite far away. I would say.
And Blork was kind of long behind us because he is climbing down.
Yes, he's climbing down. I would say it is roughly in feet 250 feet away from, like, you went from the ladder and going down a ramp until you get to some sort of a platform where you met Nexus. So in meters is like 76 meters ish, 75 meters away from the ladder. So Blork is not far behind. He will soon arrive as soon as you have a starting.
Depends on how long the ladder is, because we fell down and he's climbing.
Oh yeah. But I imagine also that he will just glide a little bit too. Or Blork, are you climbing or are you doing the fireman thing?
The fireman thing.
The fireman thing. So eventually he will end up with you. Eventually. But it is this expectation of you maybe would enter it, because it's just standing there.
I said last time that it probably couldn't talk in my mind, but I'm unsure if I would have, because I usually allow conversations because I think it's Videl or Rill. So I think I would have allowed this thing because I can't tell who is contacting me, and I
No,
would
you just
assume.
feel.
Yeah,
you just
so
feel there is
I
a-
would have just assumed it was Videl and Rill, and then I would have been. So I would have heard what he said anyway.
That
I have
makes
thought.
a lot of sense.
Yeah, I thought about it afterwards, so it makes sense. But I still at least have the protection from other things.
Yeah.
But yes, so the last thing they said were like,
They show
we are here.
excitement.
Yeah, and they were showing excitement over the fact that we have the staff and the scepter also. That
Yes.
was pretty much that. Now we can talk about the scepter or the staff.
Yes.
Just gonna look back.
So who are you then?
The Nexus being whole, like make almost like an, you know, when your nerve just kicks a little bit onto the side of something. It's almost like the corruption is trying to dig deeper into the nervous system of this creature and make this weird spasm. And then the creature speaks up inside of your minds once again. I am many things. I have no name. My maker didn't give me a name. But to your world, I am the corruption. I am the tendrils that's wandering underneath the world. I am the one who seeks revenge. I am the one left behind.
Who are you seeking vengeance on?
Those that left me here, my maker.
Who is your maker then?
My maker is Ilarion.
Never heard of. Sorry, can't help. Can leave now.
They split into beings to cover their proper knowledge of the cosmos. I am their offspring.
Of course you are. What do you want from us? We kind of came for him, but think that's kind of too late now.
I'm still gonna actively be like, if the tendrils are going towards us, I'm like, yeah.
The tendrils have stopped going, pressing towards you.
Good.
I see potentiality in our meeting. We need each other for survival.
Do we?
Somehow
I
doubt
have been
that.
here for a while. I am harvesting an energy source, long lasting here. And that energy was taken from me. The soul, the energy from the primordial dragon. It hold my thirst. It hold my sense of power craving. The dragon is gone. It's gone away with an offspring that could eliminate me. It it eliminate us all.
Tell us something new.
You say could, but will it?
It will.
Oh, well, say that. Then.
If it gets the chance to devour me.
Why would it?
The dragon hold animosity against me, knowing that I was feeding on it. Now, when this creature have obtained the memories and mindset of the dragon, it will seek revenge, as it will become as my kind is. We consume, we mutate, and we adapt.
The problem is you're kind of also infecting the whole world, so How is us helping you gonna help us in the long run anyway? Seems just like a little band-aid on a bigger problem.
Nexus, the avatar of Nexus, makes a twitching sensation again. The tendrils flicker upward as the mouth just seems to be singeing in pain, but then moves back to a more serious state. I have a countering opposition.
Mm-hmm.
Your world is powerful. I hunger for its greatness. But if you help me, I will leave this plane.
Just like that.
And go to where?
To where my makers are. I have felt you have seen it. The gateway, the cigarette, leaning towards the empty darkness.
Perhaps.
What do we need to do for you?
You need simply finding the chrysalis of this newborn dragon and allow me to infect it.
If it's that simple, why aren't you doing it yourself?
The dragon is out of my grasp, and its psionic energy hinders me from infecting it. Some of these beings that my makers have done, what you call the mind flayers, have these beings that have too much psionic power to ridicule my power. And this being is growing inside of the dragon. In your world, it will be called an elder brain.
Cute. So, what has happened to Nexus?
He is
You kill him?
merely a vessel. I am trying to communicate.
So he's
I-
okay.
He has pain.
Is he alive?
He is alive.
Can we perhaps communicate in a way so you don't puppeteer someone we like to
No.
call friend?
Every other being I have tried to communicate with anybody result in a mindless thrall. The weakness of the minds of mortals cannot hold my gifts, but the spawns of my creators can hold me. I will release your friend when our conversation has reached its end.
What about my friends? Can you take away the corruption that is inside them?
Now Blork arrives.
Hello.
Oh, hey.
What is going on?
Uh,
As usual.
nothing special.
Talking, bloke.
Mm.
Talking.
Okay.
Let's sit down and relax.
Take a deep breath. Keep close to the lantern.
I was afraid you fell to your death.
Would have been
No, we're fine.
preferable.
Your friends will be untethered to my abilities. I will untether your world from my greatness.
You can just do that, just like that?
Yes,
So
the
what is the
tendrils
point?
of art me.
Yeah, but why are you spreading your tendrils then?
Why are you making mushroom people?
I am hungry. I need essence. These tendrils taps into the very essence of individuals, plans,
Yeah, but I don't want them.
energy. For me, for a long time, I have brewed the ideas of my makers. You are nothing. You are simple insects on this insignificant little planet. But I have seen other things in this world for centuries. I've seen potential. And you have shown me potential.
Fine. Remove it from my friends and I might believe you. Then we might talk.
You have to be more specific about what you compare and know as friends. The concept of
1, 2,
understanding.
3. These people right here. Her, him, and him.
It's a good
Oh,
start, you know?
and I guess Nexus could also be nice if, but you already said you would let
I
them
will
go.
release him.
And release is not like release from life.
All of you people that are affected by this fungus feel. Imagine. You know when you have you ever chewed on a warhead? You know the stingy sour candy. Imagine that flavor enters underneath here in your underside of the gum, and you feel it's almost like something is crawling in to your throat through excess and from your tongue. And immediately when you get that feeling, you get the gag reflex. Like you want to spit something out immediately. I imagine.
Can we spit
Yes, you
it out?
can.
Yeah,
You
I want
can
to try.
spit it out.
I want to spit
Oh
it
yeah,
out.
I'm spitting.
Did we all have the mushroom?
All 3 of you, yeah.
I'm
Yes.
not gonna try and swallow that thing. I'm just
Just imagining myself like,
You're spitting it out and buying it, you fucker!
I assume that all of you spit, or if do anybody else want to swallow it, it's up
no,
to
no, out, ew.
Yeah.
you. Yes.
Lord,
So
you're
all-
swallowing it, right?
I'm spitting.
as you spit it out, imagine this. It looks like. Have you ever seen those algae that are living in the bottom, like they are pulsing and they are like reaching out with the tendrils? It looks like they are like a sea star, but they are just this algae and seaweed. It's kind of like that, but this black tar, just this very weird clump of thing that is just crawling around on itself. After you spit it out, all 3 of them attach to each other, and they crawl further into the darkness. I have released your friends.
Thank you. So that's a start.
And I will.
So this will happen to everyone then.
All mortals that is working on this earth, I will take away what I have taken. I feed on your negative energy. It makes me
That's why
stronger.
we're sticking out, isn't it?
It has. Your group has been beneficial for my essence collection.
I bet we have fed you a lot, haven't we?
You have. But that mindless game that we have played for such a short amount of time in your lives will end. I see potential in our alliance.
Okay, so we find the dragon. We get this chrysalis. What did you call it?
Chrysalis.
Chrysalis, and then we give it to you, and then you will go and harass
No.
other people in another realm.
No, you will take parts of my essence and allow me to infect the chrysalis on place. The chrysalis is bigger than a house. It's bigger and part like the mountain. Inside it, a huge dragon resides.
Then you take Chrysalis and you leave.
I will.
Well, if you keep your word, it sounds very good, right? But
I am dying. Because of the energy that was lost to me, the host that I have has soon reached its downfall limit.
so you just kind of need to leave. It's not because you want to.
I need to leave.
Why were you created? What was the purpose of your creation?
My creation was to destroy Titans. I infect Titans. I kill Titans. I live out of their essence. I
And why
killed.
And why did your creators want this?
The Titans were protecting this world from destruction. If I could affect them and use their potential, the world, the other invaders, will stop there.
So is that what you're gonna seek out now, a Titan?
No. The Titans are no longer in this world. I am only concealing the last of its energy that is still here.
But you said you were leaving.
I am leaving. I am leaving to a void where no hunger can take me.
Sounds cozy.
And I will allow myself to grow. To avenge what my creators did to me.
And what did he do to you that is so bad, except for giving you life?
They left me. I
So
was promised to ever feed. I was promised that I would never hunger.
So they left you to slowly starve, and that's why you're angry.
They left me.
So-
Dormant and lost.
If we don't help you, you will just starve, or will you suck this earth dry first and then starve, or
I have my ways,
figured?
but I feel that my intelligence is slowly falling. It's almost like what your creatures of a wolf, it will become feral, left unchecked and hungry.
Sounds bad.
My tendrils have reached potential all over the world.
Why us? Convenience?
Silence for a bit as Nexus twitch a little more. I have seen more people like you. You are what humans referred as working against the current. In essence, you're like me.
Leeches.
Comfort in thought?
Well, we're
I
certainly
find-
all unwanted, so you got that right.
I find kinship in your actions.
Mm.
At least someone does.
You have sacrificed much for the greater. So if I could have help of these individuals that see beyond themselves, they would understand that my speech have reached resolve, and I'm speaking truth.
Why do you need to infect the chrysalis?
I need to infect the chrysalis to take over the chrysalis. Make sure that the creature will come to me and I will consume it. Before it will mature into what it will eventually become.
Okay.
Well,
For now, this being is in a status, a dormant status called a chrysalis state. It will take time to mature. The time for the chrysalis to appear or be done is unknown. Such a creature haven't been walking on this world ever since as in ever. Even my makers have never seen such a thing. Before the invaders, such a creature is unspoken of.
so I would assume there is some sort of time limit on this. As you said, the dragon currently is in this.
The dragon
State?
is dormant, and the dormant state can proclaim into years.
Does the chrysalis become bigger over time?
It does.
Well, fuck. Yeah.
How do we infect it with you then? Are we supposed to keep one of those things that were inside us? Because I don't know where mine went.
Nexus hold forth his hand, and this all of these tendrils walk into almost this smaller like lump of this tarness.
Do you perhaps have a jar, Blinky?
I can take it, can't infect me.
Do you really want it on you?
I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
I will go forward. If we're doing this, are we doing this?
Yeah, I guess we are.
Fine. I'm gonna go forward to Nexus and be like,
If this stuff goes, do you have it in a jar?
I'm just gonna take it in my hands first.
It goes to your hands. It's very moist and very squishy.
The temptation to lick it is very high, but I know better.
Huh!
will you be offended if I put it in a jar?
I am not.
Okay, I'm putting it in a jar.
It is understandable.
I'm gonna try to find a big jar. I guess the biggest one I have. Be like,
You put it in there?
There you are.
I am glad that we have found common ground.
We have made worse deals. I
Yeah,
think.
we truly have, and if it means that you will.
And with that word, I will subside my thralls around the world. The world will not be influenced by my blessing.
Just like that.
That's nice.
Yes, that's very nice.
And my current obsession over your making essence will subside.
Thank you.
We are now allies. Until the contract is fulfilled.
Okay.
I lean over to Rick.
Yeah.
And the whisper. Did you have a obsession to do that?
No.
Me neither.
The scepter. Nexus looks over towards Rill.
Yes.
Is dangerous and part of one of my makers.
Figured.
I thrive in chaos, much as my parent did. The scepter is dangerous. One of the few items and beings that could eliminate me.
But they're split in half now, isn't that better?
The creature is silent. The concept is still that its content has still the potential to destroy. Even
Do you-
though that it's split in half, it is more powerful than you could ever imagine.
Do you know why the scepter is losing parts?
My
Is it a good
maker
thing?
is trying to break free.
Oh, so it's not a good thing.
Each time what it peculiarly it picks as a vessel will break against it. It will use its power to break the scepter. Each time you bend its will in another direction is a proven that you are part of the wheel of chaos. You break what it has intended to you, and it feeds on that negative energy towards him. You are meant to hate him. You are meant to break the cycle. It uses its tension, this tension and this unwillingness to break free. It will eventually break down the door that it's holding it. The only door that it couldn't be open. It's the door within the scepter.
Lovely.
The door that it seeks has always been within their grasp. It's not a place. It's not a location. It's a manifestation within the scepter. The will to make it go free.
Have any idea what to do with it?
It is hard to get rid of such a thing. An elder thing. My parent. Needs to be destroyed from where once it came.
Why?
It cannot be destroyed here, nor it isn't here. It's only a part of it that is here. Hence,
What?
hence why I need to go back to the void to devour them.
So you need the scepter.
So you will become chaos instead?
I will not obtain a catalog of powers. I will become my own. What you mortals worship is none of our concern. We only consume, mutate, and adapt. And my parents have founded themselves of becoming idols and gods to ants.
What will you do when you consume them? When you're done?
I will become stronger.
Will not.
Eventually. But I promise you, mortals, you will be the last I consume.
Ah, good. Such reassuring thoughts.
It will take time. Your life cycle will end when I have returned.
Sure.
Will it?
There are multiple worlds, there are multiple planes. It will take time to go through them all.
So we're basically just replacing one evil with another?
The Nexus puppet twitches again. The concept of good and evil are purely mortal interventions.
Okay.
I
well,
am nor evil, I am nor good. I wish to consume and survive.
So we're replacing one entity that wishes to consume the world with another entity that wishes to consume the world. So in the long run, there is no difference. It's just that we are postponing it potentially a bit further. Is that it?
Let's just kill it.
By all means, Mork. Oh.
Mickey, no.
Your world will eventually be consumed. But my parents wish to use you. They wish to manipulate you, make you feel safe, make you feel valuable. Instead,
And what are you doing then?
I
if
am
it's not
telling you,
manipulation.
I am telling you the truth.
I'm
I
being
have
very
no
honest.
intent of using nor construct a false idol of myself.
No, you just want to eat everything. In the
I
end.
will.
Okay.
And my parents, my spawn makers, will do exactly that. They just enjoy toying with their food.
I guess it's the lesser evil, I suppose. At least we're getting a little bit more time.
Yeah, I mean, if it takes care of the dragon as well, that's sort of like, I guess.
I mean, it
plus
gets rid of the
one.
corruption from everyone. Nobody has to turn into a mushroom person, and people will not be angry or sick as
Your
much.
words of anxiety of time. Time is on your side. The chrysalis will take time. But if you ignore it, it will go against us. It will not hatch anytime soon. A power such as a primordial being, such as the dragon I was feasting on, will take time to fully corrupt, to
What
fully
about-
become.
And its eggs?
Its eggs are not part of the chrysalis mutation. Its eggs are spawning from before.
So, those are fine.
Those will hatch eventually, probably sooner, and God, and destroy things.
I don't understand the concept of fine, but they could be a potential problem. Not for my agenda, but for your society.
Figures.
Unless a parent will be present. What I have learned is that a spawn needs its parent to discipline and teach.
Did you have that?
No. I was born to be a weapon. I was born to be merciless and killing off the titans one by one.
Well, we have a piece of you now. We know what to do. It's yeah. Sounds simple enough. No. And what? So do we need to worry about the scepter? And there's also a book connected to.
These items that you're holding, they are dangerous. You should always be mindful of their powers. They always change. They will always try to break through their everlasting prison.
I guess my question is, do we need to physically do something about them? Or would it be enough if we just put your little blob on the chrysalis thing?
The creature is silent. Do not give me items of such a magnitude,
I didn't say that.
nor leave it in my presence. They are far more powerful than me. What you can do, I do not know what you mortals possess.
I meant, will you return to your realm and devour your parents? Because then they're no longer an issue. Here, right?
In a theory, that is correct.
So as long as they don't break free, we technically don't need to do anything about them, right?
My parents have yet again and again showed powers that none should understand, really. So, if I devour their host, will they still be part of this world? Don't know.
Maybe less powerful, maybe more friendly? See that face, Blinky?
Not doing a face.
It's a thought. Well,
When will you leave this plane? Consume dragon?
I will eventually leave this plane of existence after I have devoured fully its essence. It will take years.
well, as long as you don't infect people while you're doing it, I don't really care.
As
Yeah,
I
I mean, this is
told,
technically what Utagru is gonna do anyways at some point, so this is just... It's nothing new.
Yeah, we all know there's gonna be a world devourer at some point. It's
Yeah, it's
just a
kind
question
of
who's
what
gonna
is...
get first.
Yeah,
That's a
so
gloomy thought.
we all grow up with it.
but I am willing to help.
With
I sense that some of my brothers, cousins, or other spawns that are still in this world are released and feeding on its essence.
Do you have a list?
The being that you called the Leviathan,
Oh.
the being that you mortals claim of calling the Kraken, are devouring your aquatic sea creatures and, breeding their own beasts.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's also eggs raining from the sky, you know.
There are things to seal these creatures away. But what I have known from you, this is something that will come from a later time.
Yeah, let's focus on one issue at a time. No?
yeah.
Eventually, if we manage to seal my kin, it will be easier for me to be undetected, to devour and disappear.
Okay, so
And I
step one
will
is at least...
gladly help you,
But we should
because
at least
we
start
are
with the dragon.
allies. We should start with the imminent threat of my kind. The dragon will consume all.
Okay. Okay.
But as I told, you will probably have grown old until that feat will be acquired from the dragon.
And let's not wait until then. It's
Don't wait. But you don't need to act now.
awfully kind of you. Won't you starve during that time?
I have my own host that I've been feeding on but it has soon reached its time limit.
The Titan?
No, another being. After the Titan was fed upon, I found another.
Big blob thing.
Is it underneath a castle?
It is underneath the mountain. It is a being, an individual that I have fed for a long time.
Well, they can stay there.
I'm not
What
gonna-
happens with that being when you stop feeding on it? Is it also one of those things that's gonna like devour the world eventually?
This being, if I devour them, they will die. They will be no more.
Okay.
Yeah, fine. Just pull back your tentacles for him, everyone, and we will fix this. Yes,
There might be some dwarves popping by to fix a door upstairs. Could you just not kill all of them? That would be great.
Nexus, the energy of Nexus, you can feel shifting its focus. The dwarves are not to be killed.
Great!
I have made sure that the clan concealed within the Titan's shale.
Okay.
I taught the dwarves to conceal these things from the world, to allow me to feed upon its energy.
Makes sense.
The dwarves' lives I will spare. As long as they do not seek to end me.
I don't even think they know you exist down here. At least not this generation. So, um, are we? Would it be a good idea to collect all of these bad artifacts in here? It seems that was the purpose of this place or something.
The purpose is to feed me.
Because we sort of know where a book might be that belongs to one of your parents or part of your parents. I don't really know how this works.
These items cannot be part of what I am here in the mountain.
Uh-huh. Well, that's a later headache then. If we need
If
to
they would connect with me, they will devour me instead.
Yeah, let's not do that then.
And they will break free from their captivity.
Oh, no, please, should not do that.
No, it's bad. If we would need to talk to you again, is there an easier way, or do we, since you
Nexus
said you need...
points towards Vidal. You have sensed my myceli. I have felt your connection. We have communed before, you and I.
I need to do that again.
You can always connect to my myceli that is underneath the world, dormant and waiting eager for your task to be completed.
And that's safe. You said before that poor Nexus here was sort of one of a kind because he didn't have a fragile mind that would go pop when you talk.
I will make a connection through my myceli, through the gifts of this one.
Okay. It doesn't
This
sound good.
one has been strengthened. This one bears the mark of an infernal beast. Beings that were created during the Great War of my kind.
Cool. Do you know that, Fidel?
Nope.
You learn things about yourself every day, don't you?
Yeah. But you, pointing at Blinky,
Oh.
you are a threat to my kind.
I'm sorry.
You will anger my kind.
I have noticed.
You have a non-connection to this plane, which makes your presence unnerving for them. But my parents fail to understand that the likes of you are connected to somewhere, and that somewhere can be devoured. Something that my parents failed to understand.
Yes, that's good.
Such a reassuring thought.
Just guard your back. They are
Okay.
going to use your spite, your negative energy to break free. They will make you turn against your friends. They will use whatever you can muster to feed themselves of that energy.
So you have. Well, thanks for the warning. Looking
The
around at my
world-
companions. Like,
Your world is now free from my grasp. My nodes are gone. I am... The Nexus to look into the side. Am doing what you humans refer to as a leap of faith.
it's very strong of you.
Rolling a die and hoping for the best.
Well,
Do
thank
you
you.
know why it's raining acid and ash?
I do. I've fed on the dragon that is known as Valazar for centuries. Valazar is a primordial dragon created to protect this world against my kind. And when the presence of a dragon so powerful as Valazar is diminished from this world, the world must have balance. It will ridicule and it will hurt. But eventually, they will find a new primordial dragon. Somebody needs to take its place.
So when it stops, we know that a new primordial dragon has been chosen or born or something.
That is correct.
It's a reassuring thought.
Accordingly to Valazar's own experience, such matters happen within a week's time of mortal calculations.
Oh, so it should stop soon then. Hopefully that one is more pleasant than this one.
But luckily, it will not have a catastrophic effect on this world, dependingly on whom the dragon is.
Yeah, that's.
How do they choose? We fight.
They do not choose. The energies choose it. The most fitting of them all. And
Does it
giving
have
him
to-
the task.
Just a weird question. Does it have to be a real dragon?
explain what an unreal dragon is.
If someone has the ability to turn into a dragon, would that count as a dragon, or is that not a dragon?
Anybody that possesses the mindful and the blood of a dragon heritage could become a primordial.
Okay, heritage, that should be fine.
What about Akka?
The world or the energy will always pick one primordial dragon to do what Valasar did. Or is supposed to do. I have no knowledge of such a thing. Valasar's pure intentions were to protect.
That's noble. The start, at least. Then things always go south, but you know. Maybe we should keep extra close track on Akka. Maybe we should tell people about this.
I was thinking we could have a meeting, yes. I bet someone's gonna be very interested that all her little samples have gone from her lab.
Now, will this conclude our agreement and conversation?
Yeah, if Nexus is in pain, he should probably be freed by this point. We are taking a little bit too long. I'm so sorry if you can hear all of this.
Yeah, we're good. Thanks, I think.
Yeah, thank you.
Nice to meet you and all that.
And keep in touch. I'll shake the R a little bit.
You can always meet me underneath this mountain. But bring me this vessel in order to speak.
Yeah, we will ask him if he thinks that's a good
Yeah.
idea. Because it didn't really seem like he was so glad this time around.
The creature is silent, nearly waiting for if you want to speak anything else.
Should we go?
Yeah.
Should we help Nexus?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like,
I will need this vessel for just some moments, making sure that its own creations will not be of threat to my thralls.
You are infecting him.
I am, but I will release him.
when?
I will give until the next sun.
Okay. I guess we're doing a leap of faith here then.
Yeah.
What?
Okay, should be.
What month is it?
It is summer, so it should be, if you wait a minute.
Just to see next sun.
Oh, it's winter in Sweden, so 5 months.
Yeah, that.
It's very true. Clever druid.
That is very clever.
Yeah. Didn't even think of that.
The creature's just blatantly lying.
Next sun. I know for a fact there will not be a sun for like
Yeah.
2 weeks. But,
Wait a minute, I am looking for my calendar.
can you do druidcraft and sense when the next sunrise will
Yeah.
Will you know if the clouds will obscure the sun?
It is right now. It is in the middle of the summer in this world, so it is Nara, mouth of Nara.
So then it wouldn't be like weeks away. It would be
No.
It would be like
in about hours,
yeah.
because this is what you travel during the middle of the day, and now in Thoria it is a little bit of a ish time shift a little bit, but it will be hours, just maximum of 8 to 9 hours before this being would release. you know.
Will he be in this amount of pain?
I will try not to. Depending on his cooperative mindset.
Yeah, I'm sure it's gonna be thrilled. Well, should we leave then?
Oh yeah. Bye.
Or wake up.
What?
It's time to leave.
Yes.
Until we meet again.
Yeah.
The being Nexus turns around and begins to float off the ground and start levitating in towards the shadows of this chasm. As soon as the Nexus being disappears, all the tendrils around you starts to move backwards, disappearing underneath the soil, rock. And eventually, while you're standing there, all the mycelium, the tendrils of dark corruption, they're gone. Only after a short amount of minutes walks by, this energy, it's almost like you have felt it for almost the whole entire campaign, slightly lifts off you.
Well,
Does anyone else feel strange?
Yeah.
Do I feel different?
Yes.
It's a lightness in the air. It is almost like you taste different, that you have a taste in the air is differently. Your vision of this world is different.
it feels lighter. A little bit.
You know, it's almost like that freeness nature, but a little bit violated as well. Like you have been. Ugh.
So you've been flying for a very long time, and you get
yeah.
to land and go off the plane and finally walk again
Yes.
and breathe air that is not infected with people.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. That.
Good.
So now what?
We should. Should we talk to Orden? He was coming here to fix the door. We still need to get rid of the cards, so that's what we kind of came here to do.
They are gone.
Gone.
I put them back.
I thought you were gonna say you drove all of them while we were looking other way or something. I thought I was gonna have a heart attack.
Can you have a heart attack?
I don't think I do. It's not beating. Can you?
I mean, I guess that would have been one way to find out, but luckily we
It
don't
would
need
probably
to do that.
start again just so it could stop.
So
Okay, so where it's
um,
gone? Is it safe then?
I put them back.
You think? Okay.
I guess time will tell.
At least we don't have them, hopefully. I'm gonna check my fucking bags to see if it has just reappeared.
I left them fires grasping them as well. So they should be contained.
Okay. It's probably best, isn't it?
I wonder if you can find a pair of new pliers out here.
Dwarves. They're
No, I
coming.
mean like
We can ship
There's-
the
the entire
Anvil.
area around here as tools and such, right?
Yeah, they have the anvil up there.
they
Right.
should have one. A pair
And
of
they
those.
make anvils here, I think. Or is that other place?
I
I've been
just feel
confused.
like we might need a new one at some point. This
Mhm.
could be good to have, maybe.
We should also
That's a
get a
tent.
hammer if we find one of those, because they were also good to have, apparently.
Burn.
I haven't seen one. But yeah, I suppose.
We're also not staying in this dark
No, no,
room.
no, I-
No, we're
Moving
going.
towards going up.
I don't want to
Yeah, yeah.
stay in here anymore. Don't know when to be here. I guess we're peeking up because, as he said, I'm like, is there gonna just be beholders out here that have no one controlling them right now?
There's gonna be a little bit of servants when we get out of here.
Yeah.
As you, I would say that you will arrive into the mountainside again. Hello, the mountain inside here of the Black Mountain. There is no beholders. There are nothing on the ways, and as you can go wherever you want in this location.
I was gonna ask, since it's almost 6, are we going to take a break? Because I need to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, we can do it.
Oh yeah, we can take a little short break now,
Okay.
and we will return soon. Stay tuned. We will be right here. Oh yeah. Welcome back. We're back from the dead. What do you want to do in the now when you are in the upper side of the Black Mountain?
I mean,
Well,
I
nothing
just
to
want
pass
us to see if we can find a plier or maybe a hammer.
You know what?
I just want to leave.
Do you know what? Just for the sake of everything, I want if are everybody is going to search for such a pliers or
Sure,
Yeah,
Then
tools.
you can
but
one of you can
I
pick-
can search closer to the treasure vault and get some gold. Well, since I know they're traps already, we were running out of money, and now we're here. Might as well get some money.
Okay. Just
So-
for if you're gonna search for pliers, I want a person, anybody of you, to roll for initiative, but you gain advantage because.
Investigation, you mean.
Investigation. I mean,
You're
My
gonna
mind just
fight the pliers. They're gonna try to run away from you.
my mind just.
Would have been
Do
fun.
even Blork get advantage?
Only one
No,
should
it's
roll.
only one of the players can
Okay.
roll for it, but they will have an advantage,
Ah,
And-
okay.
and
I mean,
also
if I'm
the
looking for
DC will
pliers,
Mhm.
then I'll just... Should I do it?
Yeah,
Yes.
you can do it.
the DC will be a little bit lower because if you are the group that is searching for it is going to be lower the DC because you will fan out and be in a larger area looking for stuff.
Oh.
20 and
1. I told it to roll 2. I did only roll 1. Where are you? That adds up.
That
Well,
was
Whoa.
checks out.
I was like, will it be a 20 or a 1?
It still checks out. As you begin to, it takes some time because there's a lot of ground to cover in this part. Oh shit! The door just go bananas behind me. Yes. You search around for in the area for quite some time, and you manage to go into. I will go over to this area. As you go into where the anvil is, and you search for. Well, it will take some time, but together you manage to find one set of these pliers. Tucked away under like a working bench close by. They are, well, they look like they are quite the same.
That's the thing you said you fixed?
Yep.
Okay. She sounded skeptical.
Yep.
Which means you didn't fix it good.
Well, it took me a couple of hours to even get it on the place again because our door is not the best material. It is old as well.
Those are lovely.
Hate
Is
this
the
door.
thing you think?
Well, I'll pocket the
'Cause it
pliers.
Well, now that is on the internet. I'm not a handyman.
Is this the thing you fixed, Broken?
I don't think anyone ever questioned that.
Thank you, Neon. Well, you managed to find one of these pliers.
And the gold?
How much gold do you want?
How much can I get in the bag if I go to the place where there are 2 dead bodies in a treasure vault?
Well, if you spend some time here, well,
Were they gold or was it platinum or was it silver?
gold.
And they look like normal gold. Like it's not like looking at the. I've seen a lot of gold
It
in my
looks
days.
like- well,
Would it be actual gold that has value, or is it like it's been here so long that nobody uses this? Is basically
I
it's
mean,
like
It's
worth
cursed.
nothing. The currency, yeah, it's also cursed probably.
I mean, if you
Like,
look,
com-
if you just
then-
look at them, they look differently than the other gold that you have. This have a printing of dwarven like kingdom or dwarven like stamps on it. It's still gold, but
Can you shop with it?
I'm gonna ask the others.
you can shop with it, but it's more like
I
is it
wouldn't
more
know.
value or not? It's kind of like you can roll for an history check if you want to, Blinky. Because
Sure.
you're a bard. You're a
I've-
bard.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of gold too. I might as well try. Uh, 10.
10.
Uh,
Well, you know that dwarves usually doesn't really use gold like currency. They usually do like trading and such things more. But
they could be valuable to dwarves.
This could be
from history.
you know that dwarves made gold because they could trade with other people. So one dwarven gold could actually be more.
Fuck yeah, I'm just gonna.
Okay.
Pinky, are you coming?
I'm taking gold.
How much
Are you
do you
sure
want?
it's fine?
It's a lot of gold.
I
You
have
can say
no
100.
idea. Maybe should I take it? Maybe everything in here is bad. I can
I
become
mean, what's the worst that can happen?
Oh, sorry.
It's cursed.
All the gold.
When she says that I'm leaving it, I'm not taking a single coin.
My wife say take all the gold.
No. She said, "What's the worst thing can happen? I'm leaving the gold."
Open
You're
your
leaving
bag.
Yeah.
Open your bag into a pocket dimension to anyone or others. Pockets.
No, it's a bad bag. I should probably leave the bag too, but I don't want to.
We're not leaving the bag,
No, we're
Pinky.
not leaving.
We don't have to tell Orden we still have the bag.
We don't really need to tell him anything.
We never do, but someone else does.
Do you want to search for anything else in the mountain? Or
No.
do you want to just leave?
Wait. Should we dump the fucking blood axe of death here?
Why?
Because
Did
it's.
you pick that up last time?
Oh yeah.
Did we dump everything you picked up last time because it's supposed to be in here?
Why?
Because it was in here for a reason, no? Block, do you feel like the hammer is consuming you and making you bad?
No,
Is someone talking in your mind?
no, I don't think so.
You wiggle your toes.
Yes,
Oh, good.
He wiggles his
concerned.
fingers now.
I only feel very strong. when
Like
I'm-
I identified most. I never identified his, because I wasn't allowed. He used to it. Never mind. It can be really bad.
I'm just...
Do you want to inspect it?
It's a bit too late now, isn't it?
I kind of don't want to know at this point, because now it's as they said. It's already done, and you're already connected to it. And I prefer to know that one of my friends is not connected to anything. So I'm gonna live in denial.
But he could fetch my sister, so... Can't be that bad.
It's probably fine. Let the boy keep us stupid. We can always come back and seal them here when they become a problem, right? Yeah.
But then we should leave everything else that we're not actually using. That we picked up here.
But the staff of healing, should we keep it?
Didn't
What
you
if-
say that one was
what if-
weird?
They said all of these things are weird.
Yeah, what if we need it? Maybe we could trade with it.
How about we don't trade away anything or give to someone else any of the things we find in here? Of the simple reason that we know that all the things in here are in one or another way really bad.
I start scratching Blinky behind her ear. looking away, like
Really?
Yeah.
Make an insight check.
It's like, what the fuck are they up to?
Yeah.
Blinky,
Probably a good
deception.
idea. I rolled a 1. So it's a 9.
I roll a deception too, or is it too obvious?
If you're scratching me behind my
Yeah.
ear, and I'm doing.
It was more to see what Blinky would actually do. So that kind of
Yeah.
the whole display.
I could use a bardic inspiration to real roll, but I'll let you have it.
Real, as you're talking about locking them up, and you can see the demeanor of both Vidal and Blinky It is so obvious that they have done something. It is so obvious.
Yeah, we could probably leave the things. Shouldn't give them. We can give them to dwarfs, though. They probably, maybe they want them, and we can.
We don't need
Trade.
to leave all things, right?
Have you done something with the Staff of Healing since you specifically wanted to keep that one?
I tried. I was gonna attune to it to save the queen, but it took 1 hour, so I never did.
Silence falls over the
And
And we should keep it because it could. If we need healing, I don't know if we should attune to it. It probably cursed, so we could leave it. If you want to leave it, we'll leave it
Depends
with the
on
blood axe.
How cursed it.
didn't you pick up more things?
Yes,
The
The cards.
cards.
I have some
We
of
have,
them.
we have the books that we took.
Yeah, you are right. The Book of Faces. Ooh, yeah. Did I say you should not open that because you would lose your actual face? Maybe we should leave that here.
Yeah.
Because that would be
Yeah.
awkward if someone just randomly looked through our things and decided to open that.
You didn't take the scythe, did you? Because I know there was a scythe.
No, it's still there. And we have the Axe of Carnage. It's here.
Did we take any of the armor? pieces?
No, didn't take any of the armor. They're in the vault because they were too big. And we didn't take the crystals. That is about it.
Yep.
with Silder. You know,
We should probably go and put them back. I'm gonna start to walk away.
You know, if somebody is just being sus, this is just. It is so. Yeah, it's so obvious that there's something else.
We can't. We shouldn't put them back in the vault.
No, but we took them in another. We took them in another room.
I mean, the books we took in the vault.
Yeah, and we took the things down there next to the scythe. Oh fuck's sake, the scythe is probably not gonna be there. If Thalion took the scythe, we're fucking dead.
Dork is just like.
What's going on?
We're gonna leave all the bad stuffs here, but we don't think the hammer's bad, so you can keep it.
We don't know, but if it becomes bad, we can come back with it, I guess.
It's not bad, it's very powerful.
That doesn't.
Usually the
Sure.
bad things are.
Yeah.
Or the good things.
It's my precious. I don't say
You just think it out loud.
Toss it into the fire! Push him down into the lava now! Destroy him.
And
Pinky?
we just keep him
Mm-hmm.
for now, and we put it back next
Why are
time.
you not looking at me?
I'm not looking at you. I'm looking towards where we're going to put the things.
Uh-huh.
Mm.
If there's something you really want to keep, why don't you just tell me?
I want to keep it all. I don't want to open the bag and look.
I'm not. We can keep it. We should just probably look. Maybe we can give all of them to the circle so they can look them over first, so they are safe to use. Maybe. We thought the cards were harmless, and they just
What
weren't.
if they aren't harmless and they are way too powerful and they start using it and they get corrupted and they're really some elder being and, you know,
Yeah, that's why I think.
Why
we
do you
should
want to keep
leave-
them then, Videl?
we're not gonna use them. Wait.
No. Oh, I don't think so.
And if we would, misplace these items, because it has happened that we misplace things,
It's more like, what if someone captures us and has all of these things?
and that as well,
Kind of like almost happened with Orden.
we had that. The staff we had, and then we just. I mean, I'm not gonna say we, but someone just left it in a cart, and
Yeah.
and then it was gone, and that was quite powerful.
Huh.
You know? I don't want to stand here and debate. Are you dead keen on keeping an axe of blood or whatever it's called, and the healing staff, and a bunch of books that eat faces?
Okay,
and
okay, we can. Okay, say it like this: we're keeping them until we know that this place has a door.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Good.
And then we come back and leave them once the dwarves
we
have
turn-
fixed the door.
Do we return everything then?
Yes.
Yeah.
That we have.
Left.
Are all the items in the bag of holding?
Yes, they
Except for your hammer.
are.
Yeah.
Except for the hammer, yeah. It's
And I want to keep. I suppose I want to keep the cone of dissonance. It's already stuck, kind of together.
But
They're a set
yeah, I
item.
mean-
I think they should be fine.
You haven't shown any signs of wanting to take over the world more than usual, so
Yes, right. And we know now that I'm being used as a puppet by the bad things, so I will control my emotions better from now on. Yes. Mhm. Right now.
mm-hmm. Sure. Let's keep it like that for now.
another silence.
I think he's just zoning out, looking more pale than she probably is already. It's like,
Yes. Yes. Should we, where should we go now then? Should we wait for Orden? Send him a message to see if he's coming with the dwarves?
I'll call a taxi.
Yeah.
Then what?
Just
So
give them
let's-
a heads up that this place is inhabited.
Couldn't then.
They can, and we can't keep them from not entering. They're gonna be all over this place. But we can at least be like, don't go into that room because the decapitated heads of your people are in there, and there's a creature feeding
Or they
on
will
them.
go in there, though.
Mm.
You would?
Yeah, I probably would.
You would. You totally would.
Yeah.
I might not want to, but I know you would, so I'm assuming that there's more people around who'll be like, oh, that sounds fascinating.
Okay, maybe we should just be. Maybe we tell
How
them
about
that
we-
this place has a sickness.
How about we just don't say anything? We just say thank you for sealing this up and bye. And then it's not our responsibility.
Okay.
Have you met yourself? If they walk in and die.
She's gonna pay all of their families and friends. That's
I
why
am
we don't have money.
Trying really hard.
To separate yourself from people.
That
Emotionally
you're
detach
not
yourself.
helping.
Do you want to be emotionally detached?
No, but maybe not fully as attached as I currently am, because I don't have space in my mind to worry about what a bunch of dwarves might do if they run around in here. Because this mind of mine is kind of occupied by memories I've lost, things my brother have learned. You know, my brother being in a potentially bad place, being examined by a person I don't really trust.
We can go to your brother then.
You know, my mother being a crow lord and potentially wanting me dead. But at least she thinks I'm dead now. You know? Not that she gives a shit, pardon my language. But, yeah, so, you know, I have a lot in here. I can't think about what would happen to these dwarves. We can leave a pile of coin on the floor and then they can use that to whatever the language again.
It's okay.
And we warned them then not to enter. Or will enter.
If we warn them, they are more likely to enter than if we don't, because then it sounds interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, if we put it on Orden and he can decide. We tell Orden that, hey, we have a way of fixing the dragon problem. If they go inside, they might fuck all of that up, so. But then he might just fucking incinerate all of them when they're finished with the door.
You're not
Maybe-
wrong.
Okay. Let's just. Are we checking with Orden or are we leaving?
Leaving.
Do we want a taxi? Where are we going? Shall we go and talk to Scorch about the fact that Akka might turn into a primordial dragon?
That
Because
too.
she has dragon blood in her, so she just, pop out of that cage and be like, I'm feeling a bit stressed.
Maybe we should kill her
Ooh.
before she turns into a dragon.
How about we kill the entire world before something bad happens? Isn't that a great idea?
I
Maybe we
thought
should
we were trying
release her
to
so she
save.
can be with her offspring so they don't turn evil.
Yeah, I was thinking more like that, but no, we can just stomp and kill everything. Yes.
So, do we not save the world by killing the bad people that trying to destroy the world?
Sometimes
I-
killing
I-
one thing creates another bad thing because
So
there's
what
always someone that's
bad-
gonna vengeful about something.
What
and
bad will come out of killing the hag?
you will feel bad.
No,
I will feel bad.
I
Me
can
too.
kill her.
I will still feel bad.
Yeah.
'Cause
She tried to kill us with a dragon.
a lot of my friends have tried to kill me.
You killed her lover.
But
Why
he was
do
a
you think
bad.
she tried to kill us?
He tried to. We were supposed to kill him, you said.
No.
We said we would probably have to kill him because he wants to kill everything, but we didn't want to
We
kill
said
him.
we had to find means to stop him. To stop someone doesn't always mean kill.
But it's a very effective way.
He's not wrong. Technically the truth.
You need to know that Goliath society.
While you explain more else, I'm gonna go and send a message to Orden.
Okay. You walk a little bit away from the group.
Yeah, because I'm like, ugh,
I broke really.
Yes.
more than she already is.
I'm gonna talk a lot about how the Goliath society, as I see it, works to Rill.
Oh God.
Single-mindedness.
Yes, and
They act as a pact and they will protect things, but the efficient
Yeah.
thing to silence somebody is to kill.
if something's broken, you kill it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you toss it into the woods and allow
Yeah.
the spirits to take good care of them.
If it survives, it's a good
It will be
thing.
a good
yeah,
warrior,
then it's a
and-
sign from one of the.
If you want power, you kill someone.
yeah,
If you want to be big and strong, you have to eat somebody. It's
Yeah.
more like,
If someone's weak, you kill them.
yeah. Goliath society is by the strongest. It's the strongest that rule. The stronger you are, you are the ruler. And
And especially in my clan, that's more feral.
yeah, and I think that Blork will come into that also. That you worship the wolf spirit, and those are brutal. Like
Oh, yes.
they are brutal in their way of society. Like they will not allow people. They have to survive in the wilderness, and they have to kill like all of the other initiatives into the
At very young age, they all combat to gain respect or adulthood.
earn their way into the tribe.
Yes.
after talking a lot, I'm gonna go be like, look, do you strive for power since you killed the dragon?
No.
Do you plan to be a ruler of some sort?
No.
Why do you strive for power then?
I just want to be the strongest.
Not rule,
No.
just a bit.
Look, did you know that there is strength in compassion and vulnerability?
Does he know
Yeah.
what those words mean?
I don't think there is a word for that in his language.
If I ever come home, I will be the strongest, and then I would be the leader. But
And then?
I not really want to, but because I am the strongest, that would happen.
But you need to challenge
Yay!
the current leader, right?
Yes.
You don't have to challenge it.
No, but it would be fun.
I mean, if you feel the strive to go home, I'm not gonna stop you.
It would be fun to see home one day. But when you all are safe and you relieve me of my duties.
It's not like we're holding you by the leash, you know. You're perfectly free to do whatever you want.
Go visit home.
Do you?
No, we don't want you to leave, Lord. But what we're saying is, can't say that you must stay.
I want to stay. If you want me to.
Of course, we
Rill's whole
And I'm
body
like,
is like
I'm like, Blink is not there, but Rillis.
I'm gonna look over to Will and I'm gonna punch her on the shoulder.
Yeah, of course we want you to stay.
Glork will remain silent.
yeah.
Lord, I remember that.
Lord will remember this.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a message
Okay.
For Orden.
Send it.
Sup? We down at mountain have update on fungus problem. Are dwarves coming to seal door soon? Will you give us ride? Bye.
Immediately responds. I have returned. Outside. Dwarves come 2 days. I give ride.
I give ride.
Our ride is here. Outside. I will say as I
I'm
go
just gonna
back.
quickly try to leave because this is so awkward.
Well, someone is eager to see Orden.
Oh. I'm not gonna.
You want to.
Hastily walking outside.
Is there anything else you want to do in the mountain before you leave it?
No,
No.
I feel like no.
The same with you, Blork?
Yes.
Okay. Eventually, you leave outside of the Black Mountain. You reach to the off. You go out from the place and you go outside, and you see that the Orden is waiting outside in the snow, waiting for you to arrive.
How cold is he?
You see that he is waiting patiently.
Is there any black goo crawling around in the snow?
There are.
I'm
And they are going towards the mountain. As Ordan is like looking at them with like, you can see that he's disgusted by it, but he doesn't do anything. As you approach him, he looks at it and you're like, it looks like you took care of more than just the cards then.
Temporarily, at least.
and it's such efficient.
They're so quick. I'm just gonna lose my necrocraft to be like wiggle them.
So the cards has been taken care of.
Hopefully.
We don't have them anymore, so hopefully, yeah.
Good. The dwarves will come here in 2 or 3 days. They had a little bit of complication back in their kingdoms, but no worries.
I don't want to know. Yes. Complications. Sucks.
But it were complications that need to be assigned or need to be known by us.
By you and not us. Good.
Wait, can I ask a weird question?
Certainly.
So, does the Circle of Magi by chance have a record of every being that has dragon blood in them?
Well, not the Circle. The Inquisition had. When I was working with them, I was ordered to hunt specific type of individuals, sorcerer in one sense, that had dragon blood in them. They were mostly afraid about sorcerers and their effectfulness and born ability to cast magic without using the arcane studies. So there are people that are using some of this dragon blood within their lineage, or that they are blessed, or there were different types of theories, yes. But the Inquisition of Magia have most of the records, and I assume that all of it went back to the Iron Imperium with them.
Okay. Because there's gonna be a new primordial dragon being born in about a few days. And apparently it's kind of like random which creature.
How did you acquire this information?
How did we make the black goo crawl?
Yeah. We have friends in strange places sometimes.
Regardless, we have to make sure that we have our eyes open then.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be bad, but if the new dragon, whoever they are, decides to abuse their new position, it could be a really big problem.
Problem for later. But it will stop raining acid in a few days.
Yay!
Yes!
Well, that's good to know.
Yes. Are we going to the tower? Where are we going?
I don't know. How's Julian?
He looks to the side almost like he's trying to like remember. All right, okay. Julian, your brother is with
Yes?
my master.
Mm-hmm.
I made sure that he is safe. You can definitely go and meet him if you want to.
Did you say he was asleep? Is he still asleep?
He is still asleep, but we can still, in order to wake him up, of course.
I don't want to wake him up if he's gonna be.
It's understandable. There's still the possibility that we can just leave him there. He is still safe, and
But
we need
were
to take care. I need to take care of a couple of things before we can maybe release him to the world again.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
I'm just
gonna
wondering
step
where we're going
closer
because I
to
don't want to
Jordan.
be here. It's cold.
Okay, I'd be like, take care of a few things before you release him. What do you mean by that?
Yeah.
As I told you, the changelings will probably come after him. And as I told you, and I wanted to tell you about the Dwarven Kingdoms, they had their own issue with the changelings.
Of course they do. Why wouldn't they?
But we have acquired magic that could reveal changelings in the past, so we will try to make an installment in every society that is part of the Circle of Magi.
Oh, you do realize that it's gonna be.
Time
Never
consuming.
mind.
Time consuming. No.
No.
No!
Problem inducing.
Not every changeling is a bad person. Every
I didn't
spawn.
mean that.
Yeah,
But they are
if-
the
The public don't
If-
know that, and if you cause
Exactly.
hysteria in the public, and then suddenly all changelings are revealed to everyone.
he is still like they're going to be mass hysteria. It has already happened in the Dwarven Kingdoms.
So
Could
what are
you
you
at
gonna
least
do then?
can you do a public statement that don't attack changelings on sight though?
He will. I don't have authority, but I can give it to the people that has that authority.
Good.
Make sure.
you-
Listen. Make sure. I don't believe that all people are bad.
Doesn't
I'm
matter
not
what
saying
you
you
believe,
do.
Organ.
No.
I am saying that if you install a changeling reveal device at the entrance of every city, that
You
every
have to.
time a random changeling walks into that city, it's gonna be surprised and poop, and there is a changeling, and they're gonna be like, oh no, and then people are gonna be like, there's the changeling, kill it!
What do you suggest we do?
I don't know.
2 queens in a matter of nearly an hour or a day has been attempted to be murdered. by
Maybe
changelings.
instead of trying to just go for the general people, maybe you could try to find the source instead.
We are. It's almost like
Without spreading mass
How about you
panic
just
and
it's-
murder.
install this
Imagine-
in the sand
ima-
castles or something, you know?
imagine that you are looking for a needle in a haystack that can cast polymorph.
But we're saying you can install these in install them in your tower, by all means, because that's an important place. Fine, but not in the entrance of a town.
No, you misunderstood me. In the
Okay.
entrance or inside of a castle.
By all means, fine.
You didn't.
Well, you
Why-
give
why-
the
listen.
gives.
We are not. This is not what we can do. This is something that the dwarves are discussing. This is what the circle is discussing. This is nothing that I can't do. This is nothing that you can't. This is with beyond our comprehension. I don't understand why you're angry with me. This is coming from.
I am not,
Not
angry,
angry
with
at
you.
you.
Why do you take everything so personal? I am
You
angry
are
at
so
the
sensitive.
situation.
Listen,
Can we just leave? I don't want to be in the snow when we discuss this because I'm getting agitated. Where are we going?
I don't know.
we
Also,
just
there's
get out?
magic that can show you what a change to look like, and you can also have like spectacles that shows you. Don't need to have something that forces them to transform.
Orden is like, I don't understand. We are going to go. I just wanted to make one thing. Why I take this thing personal. You're gelling. You're gelling at me for bringing up ideas that I haven't done for you.
I am
Order.
sorry for raising
No,
my
no.
voice at
No.
your.
No.
Order. Shh.
No.
Please.
No. If you want my help, we go now. I will not speak with you. It's okay. It's okay for you to be personal with me, and I'm not personal with you. I understand that you're conflicted. It's okay. Let's go.
Oh my god. You know what? Fuck your ride. Fuck your ride. I'm traveling myself. You are so. Who the fuck is a 9-year-old here? Who in the fuck? I said I was gonna control my emotions, but God, no! You said you don't want to talk to us. Holy Christ, let's go, guys. Fuck this man. I'm just gonna stumble off. Fucking Christ.
He's gonna stand there and go. He's just looking into the air.
Before I go, I'm gonna. You changed a bit, right? Feel a bit. Not so angry anymore, right?
No, I don't feel any animosity against you. Whatever you did in the mountain, you have clearly done something else. I'm not as angry nor annoyed that you are behaving and doing. I'm just trying to understand what you're coming with.
So am
I don't really understand
I don't
why
I don't
why this
understand.
animosity and everything. I just want to understand.
I was gonna walk up to Blink.
Blinky's just gonna stop her fucking head into snow and be like.
I'm trying. I am simply trying to
Putting her
understand
back.
why your friends, Vidal, why they are angry with me when I'm trying to rely stuff with them. And now I am confused.
I was gonna pet
Me
Blinky's
too.
back.
We've been through a lot. Okay,
I understand that. And I do
And
not
you-
hide that.
we're a big part of that.
It's not that! It is not that!
Blink. Shh.
Trying.
He goes, he goes to you Vidal, and goes like, I understand there has been something happening. I'm going to leave.
Thank you.
Whatever is happening with you and everybody else, I respect that everything that I just try to explain. And if I have been a part of it, I am terribly sorry. And whatever I have done in the past and hunted everybody and being angry, I am deeply sorry.
I'm just gonna walk up to Orden and be like, shh. It's fine. Okay.
Just leave.
Thank you.
He will bow and he will turn around. He will raise up his arm and he will disappear.
Gonna pick up a snowball. Once it's gone, I'm gonna throw snow after him. Be like, "Ah!"
Okay, good. Emotions gone. Yes. Calm. I'm clearly handling my emotions. Yes.
Oh, you're not.
I'm handling them.
so
Do
badly.
you see me handling them?
Oh,
He's gone. I went away. I said nothing. I stood here and I'm handling it.
Lork, make a perception check.
There's a monster. We're gonna kill it.
Huge dragon.
7.
Never mind.
You are focused on why we are.
I'm confused.
Yeah.
I'm just walking in a circle, kicking snow around.
It's more
me.
like you make that, but I want you to make a survival check as well.
23.
The screaming, the yelling, is shrouding out in this open plain close by to the mountain. You don't know, but in your days in this type of wilderness, what you have known,
Of course,
making
it's gonna
sound,
bite us.
is not good.
Of course.
No.
And it's something eerie that usually there should be something more to the wind. There is, you know, the nature of this location, but it's almost like it's getting eerie.
Is it like quiet or?
It's a bit too quiet. It's not really like birds. The wildness is silent in a bit.
No avalanches?
No avalanches, no. The only time you got this feeling, it's so weird because around the Black Mountain now, when you've been here, there is more like, sure, there's an eerie feeling, but it's nothing is staring at you. But now it's almost like you feel like you're getting somebody staring at you.
Hey guys,
What?
there is something very wrong here.
We know that.
It feels like eyes upon us.
Okay, let's leave.
Where do you wanna
What
go?
eyes?
I don't know.
I don't care. Can we leave now?
I can only think of my darkest night.
I'm like,
Something is not right.
I really want to look at that orb, Barensil.
Okay, let's leave.
Where to?
Barensil.
What are we doing there?
The warning scorch, and I want to look at the orb.
Checking if Akka is still there.
That too.
Or do you have a better place? Where do you want to go, Videl? Arguments are open for 2 seconds.
Go there, but
Okay,
should
Barensil.
we infect the
We can go somewhere
chrysalis?
else then later.
What?
Shouldn't we take the goop to the chrysalis?
Now? No!
Why not?
We need to discuss it.
With who?
Can we wait at least 5 minutes before we...
It's been 2 seconds. Let's go.
We're going to Barensil.
It will take a couple of minutes.
Nope,
Blink.
it's instant.
You do in teleport? Or
Depends
do you
if they
teleportation?
wanna wait for 10 minutes. We can go back inside, and I can technically use a teleport for you. Yeah,
It's-
okay.
If what
Let's
you
go
want to do.
inside.
Okay.
Okay.
As you're waiting, going inside as Blinky start to draw the circle. Blork, I want you to make another perception check.
I want to stand there.
Since he said that
Oh,
he
and
feels
Vidal as well.
something, we're not gonna just go in through the gate. I'm thinking like we're going down. Back
Oh
to
yeah. This is like when you're going into the mountain and Blork is like sensing something. Blork, which are natural 20 with 21 and 13 from Vidal. You're going into the mountain, Blinky and Rill is going into the mountain, and Vidal, you stop for a bit as you look back to see that Blork is still like looking behind him before he goes in. Blork, from where you stood, you had gone a couple of meters away, but you see something that is serpent around to the place where you are. And as soon as you see that you stop, to walk on the bit of snow, this large serpentine thing stops in the snow.
Is it walking or flying?
It is underneath the snow.
Oh.
It is massive. It looks like some sort of a reptilian type of motion. It moves like a snake through the snow.
Have I heard of this before?
You have seen you've heard of this type of creature before, but they are in the very highest of the mountains. You think that this is an ice snake.
Everybody run!
What do you see?
Ice snakes!
As
Ice
Lord
snakes?
books.
I run
Is
like a
this-
motherfucker.
Are we still outside?
Yeah,
No,
if
no, no.
Blork runs from something, I'm gonna follow him.
No. You're you go through like the opening of the Black Mountain. So
So
really,
Blork
Blinky,
stands
you're
in the-
going down. Blork stands in the opening, sees this. and
Oh,
as soon,
okay.
As soon as you go up to the entrance, you're not touching any snow. The serpent or the thing stops. It's almost like it cannot sense you anymore.
Oh, what a shame.
I stand in the doorway with my hammer, but not
You-
in the snow.
You know Blork because of you have not encountered it, but you have heard stories of them, like a mythological thing in your tribe. Like these snakes feel when you walk on the snow.
Orden, we're so sorry. Maybe you can come back and pick us up.
Just walk around a little bit, walk it off. Walk off the anger.
You don't shout that it's ice snakes, then, or do you still?
No.
Do you see Blork?
I think there is ice snakes following us.
Have I heard about them, or
Make an nature check.
15?
You have heard of them. You have heard most stories that this type of reptilian or this type of creature are maybe the offspring of dragons. They usually hunt in these valleys of these larger mountains in Thoria. Sometimes they do nest inside of a deep chasm.
Are you sure? You sure it's an ice snake?
I think so.
Where
But
did,
they are usually higher in the mountains,
where did you see it?
just behind us.
I'm gonna
It
pick up
po-
a rock. Was it? Where?
As you toss the rock, it hits to the side. You can see these, to your eyes, is these larger mounds of snow slightly shift towards where the snow is.
A stone is, you mean?
Towards where the stone landed.
I have started a ritual.
Oh yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
waiting
yeah.
with Blinky
Yeah,
inside. I'm
yeah,
not
I have
interested in what's happening out there at all.
I have definitely started already.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Because I know that whatever they do, this is gonna take a while.
Blink is drawing her teleportation circle. I'm pacing around the circle. Like...
Probably angrily drawing it. It's like.
We're gonna go to hell.
This portal was not made with love.
Are we safe up here? Or can they come out of the snow?
I'm gonna look around the corner. Well, not around the corner, it's a long corridor, but I'm gonna look up. We're soon done! We're gonna come down!
They can't come in here. I don't think so, at least. They hunt in the snow.
We know that we shouldn't be walking outside here.
No. Let's go to the others.
As you return to the others, you want to do something with it?
Yeah, no, not really. I just want to look back to get a glimpse of them.
Of the snake?
Yeah, but yes, to walk, I just look over my shoulder and see if I can spot them.
There is no movement at all.
Oh, I just wanted to see one.
And eventually, Blinky, you are done with the teleportation circle. Where you go into Varensil.
Yes, to the broken circle
Okay.
place. We have 2
The new
teleporters
broken
now?
circle.
Yeah,
place.
we had at least another teleporter. I don't know where the teleporter would be, but yeah,
Uh-huh.
the one we left with before. Because
As you
since they
all-
moved location.
Yeah. You move together, you walk into the teleportation circle, and you teleport you away, and you arrive at the place with the broken circle. Some of the mages that are still guarding there look surprised, but they recognize you. And this cold wind that you have been in this cold place.
Hello.
Most of them just go hi, and they go back and doing what they were doing, like sitting and eating something.
Yep. Hi.
Did we get our rings? We got them, right?
We got the rings.
Yeah.
We all have a ring that is recharged.
But you have arrived to Varensil. Where do you want to go?
So do we start with telling Scorch that Akka could potentially turn into a primordial dragon, or
Maybe you should ask the mages since you're already here about the orb.
wasn't that the Demolora?
Maybe it was.
Or
I
was
don't
it-
remember. I thought it was the. Wasn't it the mage?
I don't remember either.
Hi. Did
This random mage.
They look,
What?
both of them look at you having a
Hey.
sandwich, go, yeah?
do you have a dream orb dreaming machine that you are trying to fix? Does that ring a bell?
Yeah.
Good.
Maybe?
So it's
Listen, I am here on guard duty.
Fuck's sake.
I can go in here talk to somebody, but you have to wait.
I'm just gonna tell you something as you're here on guard duty. The last person that was on a guard duty next to a teleportation circle in a mage tower and ate a sandwich disappeared and became a ghost.
And it's
The
still
sandwich was
trapped
left,
in
though.
the tower.
Yes, so it got trapped spiritly inside the tower and could never leave. So you should probably not eat sandwiches close. I think it's a bad omen.
It wasn't
looks
the
at the sandwich.
It wasn't the sandwich that killed.
No, but the sandwich
Let
was
me
still
have some
there.
fun.
Oh,
They look at,
yeah.
they looked at this display and go like, eat again.
The sandwich
I
might be
can go and get
poisonous.
somebody else if you want to.
Yes,
have
please.
Here.
Lucerne. I want Lucerne.
Lausanne?
Yes. I think that's the dude.
I don't. Just talking
Yeah,
about the guy in charge.
The former archivist.
Yeah, he is not available. I'm sorry. I can get you somebody else.
Just give us
he's in-
someone. Someone
he's
who
in a-
knows about the dream machine.
I
He's-
will.
I
will
think he
do
is the
what
guy.
I can. I can do what I can, and he will stand up and take the sandwich with him and walk away.
Yeah, if Rill and Blork want to take care of that, me and Blinky can go to Scorch.
Yeah.
Then we meet
yeah.
up at the Akka.
Yeah.
Sounds good. So we're gonna warn him
But I mean,
that
I don't.
there might
Look,
be a
could go
dragon
with you
king.
as well,
Yeah, he could.
because I'm just gonna sit down and stare into an orb. I feel like
What
should
if
go.
what if something happens when you find the information about the orb? You're gonna look at the orb without us? You got
does it-
hurt last time. Maybe you need.
I only got hurt last time because
I'm just saying. You do whatever you want?
okay, just a question. What could you do to help me from not getting hurt if the orb tries to hurt me? Apart from healing me afterwards.
I don't know. We never know what happens.
Orc is a spirit walker, he can help you.
You're true. Either way, you don't need help. I get it.
No,
Okay,
I
let's
was
go.
more. I just didn't want Blork to be bored out of his mind. And we don't even know if it's here.
No,
Why are
we
you in
don't.
such a hurry?
What are we doing exactly?
We don't
I'm
need
gonna
to
look
hurry.
at my memories, perhaps, maybe, hopefully. And you guys are gonna talk to Scorch and tell him that Akka potentially could turn into a primordial dragon and kill everyone.
Are you gonna leave again?
If you leave Lork with me, I could still leave.
She usually does.
Like that if that's what you're worried about, yes, I could still very much leave but I don't feel any need to leave, no?
Can I insight that?
Sure.
She says she's not gonna leave. I trust her. I'm
11.
just gonna see you later. I hope
Really?
you.
Are you telling the truth, or do you have something else in mind?
What was the
11.
11.
I don't know, 11, let's see.
I couldn't probably read her even with the natural 20s.
Probably not.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna do this just because this
Holy Christ.
Well, she seems to be telling the truth.
So Blork with us then?
Okay.
Or do you want to do something special, Blork?
No.
Yeah.
kind of want to go to the Demalora to just see if the Hollows are awake too, since we're in town. See if they're
oh
fine.
yes, and Akka is there as well.
Mm-hmm.
We meet up there.
Are we meeting at the Demalora then when you're potentially done?
Maybe we should ask the mages if it's actually here the machine is and if it's working before you leave me, you know.
That's what I asked. We could.
The person comes back in this moment and go like, "Oh, hello. Oh, no.
Yeah, I'm sorry for aborting your evening sack.
It's okay. The thing that we have that has been sent to Demalora.
Oh,
Okay.
perfect.
So, can I do anything else?
No, enjoy your
Poisonous
sandwich.
sandwich.
My ghost sandwich, yes. And he will
Yes.
sit down.
No, you will be the ghost, but thank you.
The sandwich will remain forever.
And he will eat at him. Have I seen you guys before? You seem familiar in a way.
We have popped in and out.
Yeah, but something else.
We're wanted.
Wait. How recently have you seen us?
I don't know. A couple of days?
Similar how?
I don't know. Something about you. I think you were here a couple of days ago. Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Was it just 4 of us, or was there a door?
No. Maybe because you wanted, maybe. I don't know.
Is it everyone in the city?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I'm not wanted.
No. Technically not, no.
No. Or maybe I don't. Listen, you just have maybe one of those faces.
Thank you. You also look like a criminal. Good day.
It's like, well, as you walk away, you're like, I am.
Fuck's sake.
So, Scorch, then Demalora.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Together.
Yeah, unless you want me to go first to the Demalora and start, but I can
No.
wait. Just need to inform Scorch about the issue.
I'm gonna go in blink his head. Are you sure?
Don't.
Should we try?
She's gonna find out anyway. Might as well shock her. Like, and deny it to our graves. Potentially could work, right? I'm not. I would do it all over again. That's the problem. She's gonna fucking be angry regardless.
I wouldn't stop you. Next time you. So,
That I know. She knows that too. Fuck's sake. That's the question. Maybe we should tell her before and not shock her. Will she be less angry then?
The new place where the
Or just be like,
you know, the new place where the broken circle is as you're getting out, it is next. Like,
Yeah.
it is only a couple
okay,
of minutes to go
so
there.
before we step into the bandit lair then,
Mm-hmm.
wait, are you sure about this?
we're just gonna be like,
So I just
Be-
can
be
walk
fussy
past
about-
Brill.
Be fussy
So
about it.
I will go in, and I will be like, "Oh, I think to note a small thing.
What?
I might have given a gift to Scorch from the Black Mountain. So yeah, and I'm gonna go past her.
What?
Hey, nothing to worry. Nothing to worry about.
worry
I'm gonna go
about.
past the ring too.
As you
What have
walk
you done?
As you walk into the bandit lair, you can see there are quite many people here, and they are talking, and they are like almost like they are celebrating.
Oh God, no.
And as there are only a few people there, you can see there are people from the Broken Circle. You can see that Olga is there. There are many people, and as soon as you come in, the guards just look at you very sternly, but recognize it's you and give a very broad smile as they gesture towards, and then you can see from the altar where Scorch table is. He looks over and going like, there they are, the heroes to be named, and the other just turn around and applaud like.
Is there a lot of black goop on the floor?
No, there's no black goo on the floor.
Hello, strong lady.
And Olga looks at you, Blork, and go like, makes this a little with her glass.
I'm not looking at real.
And the
I'm
Scorch is
not.
gonna be, my dearest of friends, please give me just a moment for the people that just gave us the solution to everything. Make sure to rally up before we head out. And they will all go just cling on their glasses, they're gonna swig, and one by one they're going to move out of this location. Rapidly.
Heading out?
In Blinky said, we start a war.
No, we did.
As Yuta said, well, I have been in such a good, what can I say? Things are moving along, thanks to you, of course. So,
Blinky.
what can I do, my friends?
We came here to give you a heads up about something.
Oh, is that so?
Yes! Are you going somewhere?
Oh yes, I am quite. I'm going on a tour in a couple of weeks.
Oh,
Are you leaving in a couple of weeks, or are you leaving
I'm going to leave maybe in a week or so, but then you will probably not see me here for quite some time.
uh-huh.
But during my absence, my court will be here, and you can discuss with them. But they somehow returned to me. I don't know where the fuckers went, but they will eventually return.
Out of curiosity, you said we gave you something. Might refresh in my memory on what that is?
He looks at you and go. This group, you know, there's something new about you. It's not really that you gave me a gift, it's just I haven't seen you in this light before. You are funny. You are really funny. You're almost court material, I have to say. But no, I kid. I know I am flattered. I look like I am beyond the moons of everything, and I am. I truly am grateful for your gift. And absolutely, I will understand that there will be some dangerous things heading our way, and don't worry, I've taken in measures in calculations. But pokes, points at you, really go. But you are funny. You are very funny.
We might have a solution or something. The rain, bash, and
Oh, really? Sorry. I totally just forgot about it. It's just getting to the normal things. So, you know.
we know.
Oh, the solution is gonna stop in like a week or less.
Yeah.
Oh,
by
good.
itself.
Then fuck it. Just leave it then.
You can't leave. until then. So.
Why are you being so cryptic? When the rain stops, there's a new primordial dragon that has been born, but we don't know who will be the new primordial dragon. But apparently anyone with dragon blood in their vein is a potential candidate, which means that the hag that you have in custody is a candidate to be this new primordial dragon. So we just wanted you to know in advance.
That.
Yes. That's a good summary.
Yeah.
He looks around and kind of like, says, okay.
I figured you would take it this way.
I mean, it's just for everything else. It's not really my problem. Why should I? I'm sorry.
I mean, it's your problem if she becomes a primordial dragon whilst she's still here and
Do I let her
devours
out?
this entire.
You let her out.
No, I will let her out then.
Okay. Cool.
And then I can just be the
Then she
savior.
Yeah, then she will come after us and kill us. That's the first thing she's gonna do.
Well, not if I kill her.
Um,
Well, I have the means for it. I mean,
Don't
maybe
kill
I
her.
should.
you do?
No.
Oh yeah. Thanks to your group, I have the means to do a lot of things.
Oh.
Oh yes. But
Mm.
rest. The hag will rest with me. I will take care of the hag. And also, I have some questions for the hag, but I know I'm waiting for my professionals to get back.
Great.
I don't think she's much of a talker because she is kind of.
No, not on my court either. But they will run her, definitely.
They will what?
Run her, like make her talk, make her spill the beans.
Just
As
gonna
in,
torture her.
Does she have beans?
I don't.
She will have
but-
beans.
But I didn't save her life, so she would get tortured, though.
Regardless, I understand, but I don't think that a hag could potentially become a primordial dragon. That would be absurd.
We don't know. We were just wanting you to know because, you know.
That's good. I know.
You didn't even know what a hag was 2 days ago. So how would you? I'm sorry.
Why? Listen. Thank you
Where
for the
are you
information.
going, by the way? You said you were going in a week or so?
Are you interested?
Well, yes, of course. I'm very curious.
Well, only court members would know where I'm going. Interested?
Oh.
No, I figured as much. I am going on a little bit of a tour. I will be back in a couple of weeks, maybe.
Are you gonna go around and sing?
He looks up and go like, you can see the expression in his mind. Well, in a way, I will. I will.
If I look him over, can I see something new on him?
Make a perception check on him. Or investigation. It's your choice.
Four.
Yes, you see the hilt that you got from the Black Mountain. Without any... without any blade on it.
We should go now.
Are we done? Done.
If you don't
see
want
how
to stay for a little bit more, I can give you something to drink.
really just
Now,
went from,
when
like,
my mistress
looking
is not
over.
at home, I can have my glass
No.
in front of him.
What do you have?
Whiskey.
Oh.
The finest whiskey from the Dwarven Kingdom.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Yeah, why not? Yes.
Yeah, I think I need some air. I'm just gonna turn around and walk.
Go with her, go with her, go with her.
Do all of you go with Rill, or do you stay?
No! I'm gonna fucking have a word with Scorch. But I'm sending Vidal after her! Lord!
You're trying to.
Orc, follow Rill.
No! You go with Drill! I will stab you. I will stab your hoofs.
I'm just beelining for the door.
Mhm.
Don't give him any more gifts, okay? Or,
Ow!
I don't know. If it's a good gift, give it to him. I'm gonna follow Rill.
About that whiskey.
So, what about you, big guy? Do you want a whiskey?
Lork fell asleep.
I think
No.
more. You want a whiskey?
No.
I think Lork wants some air.
I don't know what to do.
You turn around and walk out.
You and me both, big guy. Sword.
You go with pretty lady and goodly there. Pretty please.
Hells up 2 glasses of whiskey and put them in front of his desk.
Gonna down one completely. Be like,
Oh fucking Christ.
You should drink. Oh.
And then she takes the others.
yeah, I'm taking his too. so
So, what? Is there something else I can do for you?
Are you going on a fucking war? Crusade?
I wouldn't say war.
Because
I
you wanted
wouldn't
to
say-
sound better? Or because
No,
that is
no.
not what it is?
Listen. All of this, what I'm doing is not conquering. I am technically
Liberate.
unifying us.
Mm-hmm.
We will have peace, finally. And I will make sure that we as a society will never be afraid.
How exactly will you do that?
I have some great things in mind. With some of the people here that are specially trained, imagine what Maelor could become. You know?
Hmm?
I mean, imagine if all of the... I could try to explain. Imagine all of the goblin clans acting as one, unified, together, under a chieftain. That is exactly what I want to do. Unify everything. So they don't have to be scared anymore. We are like scared goblins around in the mountains. Too afraid to unify with each other. Afraid to just work together. But now, imagine that you get something that just will give everybody something to believe in.
I'm just curious though, are you going to rule this supposed...
Oh, no. I will be the Bandit King, of course, but there will be a court, of course.
Mm-hmm. For
They will-
all of this?
For
That's
all
gonna
of us,
rule.
yes.
Will there be like... Are these appointed by you or are they appointed by the land?
That is what I'm going for a tour on. I want to make sure that people on all the cities will be together on this.
And will they get to choose?
Of course.
What happens if they choose no?
We will have to discuss with a lot of things. I know that some cities are not built during a day, but I think they will be convinced.
can I do an insight on his diabolicalness or
Sure.
something? Like, what does that mean?
Sure.
$22?
He strongly believes in his own words.
Yeah, but does it sound like I'm
He sounds like he doesn't want to hurt anybody.
as a good start at least?
He does. He's really believe the unity is part of it.
I mean,
Not
I
like,
want-
to sound like Alexander the Great or anything.
exactly. I don't know you that well. I'm just...
Well, it feels like I've known you forever.
I'm saying this from a good place. Good intentions can often turn bad with... I just... Can you try not to get lost in this idea?
He
And
makes
just...
he smiles and take a swig and it's me, I would never. I always put the people at first.
Most of the time you say it's not your problem and that you don't give a fuck about
No,
things.
yes, of course.
Because
Some
you are
things.
bored or uninterested.
Well, some things in the world you cannot control. It is beyond what I can do. If a queen dies, well, what am I supposed to do? I cannot do anything. What happens is it starts to rain acid? I cannot do anything.
We just did.
Yeah. But you and me, we are not the same. We are coming from other places in the world. You have your intentions and your admiration and your ambitions. I have somewhere else.
I'm just saying that when people of that large scale, they're all gonna want different things.
He smiles and he just look over and go like, I am not going to be a tyrant.
That's not what I'm implying, but
I
I'm
have
just
read
saying there's-
I have read a lot about the dark kings and queens from the Galgorian. I am not a king. This is not a monarchy.
I don't think they started out thinking they were gonna be tyrants either. I don't think they woke up and felt like, today I'm gonna go and start tyranny.
You have my world, Ulla. No, he looks over and go like, Blinky.
Who the fuck is Ulla?
I'm more like, if that fucking person heard this, I think my character would be dead now.
He looks over and go, I will do my best. Thank you again. And now you should leave. I have things to do.
Yeah.
And also,
Keep me updated on the thing, though.
oh yeah. And also, don't kill the hag.
I'm not going to kill a hag. Could you
Good.
please not torture the hag?
Oh, then, well, he looks over and go, I will not torture the hag.
Or have your people torture the hag? Don't think
Oh, well,
I don't know how this works.
You know, still not a monarchy, and some things I cannot control what my court do, so...
And you know, you're gonna hate this, but you sound a lot like a certain cat right now.
I'm gonna drink even deeper.
He looks over and go like... And as you walk away and you disappear, and he looks up and go, I never thought of myself as the conqueror.
Wrong cat!
Before everything this is happening, what happens with Rill and the people? As Rill, you are storming outside. Eventually, behind you comes Videl. And I assume Blork as well. Or
Unless you
Yes.
stood awkwardly there after I said I
I have
will.
no idea.
Lord
If Lord
Vidal,
comes or
you-
not.
follow outside. As Rill is moved outside and
Do you stop
pacing.
outside, or are you?
Oh no. I'm just like taking a deep breath, and I'm just gonna start walking towards the new beginning.
I'm gonna follow.
As Blork and Videl, you follow Rill to the new beginning. Rill and you all reach to the new beginning. People are there and welcoming you as you have arrived.
Yeah, I'll stop in the door and I'll look back at them. I know
Mhm.
you're walking after me. What do you want?
Catch up.
Why?
I'm just following Gulidai.
Think wanted to be alone. This is what it's supposed to be.
Yes, do what Blinky wants. Good. Great! Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go inside.
As you
I
walk
kinda look up at
inside,
the blower. I think she's angry.
I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
Well, me neither. Things.
Should we follow?
Think she will be alone.
What are we
I don't
supposed-
really know. Should we check on the hag?
Yes.
Moving in inside Rill, you meet up with the the person that is standing in the reception. And it's oh, good that you have arrived. Are your friends also here?
Probably. I want to look at this orb.
Yes, we have established the machine and we are ready to do whatever.
Can we do it now?
Yes.
Perfect. Show it away.
Only you?
Yeah.
Oh well, it is your orb.
Yeah.
I guess. Also, are you? Would you? As he walks to you and he opens the door and he starts to walk and go like, so. We have acquired all of the hollows, spheres, and everything is went well. They are in specific captivity cells right now. They are...
Yeah, you can take that with Blinky.
Okay. Right. This way. And he will
Thank you.
walk to you. And as you're walking and he stops and go like... And no, not stops. He looks slightly at you and go like... No.
Something wrong?
No, it's a little bit different with you.
You're the second person who says that today.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
very
sorry.
unnerving.
He goes to the door and puts in the
Different
key.
how?
I'm not angry at you. It's so weird. I was angry at you because you look kind of like my sister in a way, and I do not want to yell or be angry or stern at you. I just wanted to say sorry for if I have ever been rude or anything.
No, you haven't. And if you have had every reason to, since my sister slaughtered half of your staff.
No, yeah, no. It's good. And he opens up the door. And you can see this it is a weird thing. There's a very large... It is a piece of metal that is placed on this very weird looking... It's on a pedestal. It is a pedestal that is holding like... It looks like a metal hand. And around it are these very larger spheres around it. There are 3 spheres within spheres that are just built up into... Almost like you saw that thing in the in the Black Mountain. And he walks in and... Well, everybody else, we have... Make sure that it works. Do you have an orb we can use?
Yeah, I have my orb.
Okay. May I?
Of course.
He takes it and put it on the machine. So, let's see. He makes a gesture towards the sphere. One of the spheres. Then they are beginning to rotate. The other sphere starts to rotate as well and started to glow in these glyphs. And it's starting to spin around all together as he moves his arms. And then they move so incredibly fast that they almost like lose sight of them, like they're just becoming just a blur. And then the orb starts to glow in this very wide, very strong blue color. And from it you can see just almost like in the realm of Ear, it's these smaller clouds that start to like evaporate out from it. Hey, he started to look into it, and there are a lot of memories here, and we can access them.
Okay.
But I am going to leave. This is private. This is for
Yes,
you.
please. Please lock the door.
I will. And be careful.
It's just memories.
But some memories can be stronger than you think. And he turns around and he locks the door. Do you want to look in the memory?
Yes.
What memory do you wish to look at?
Oh, for fuck's sake. Does it seem to be a lot in here?
Oh,
857.
It's you have to pick a moment. You can ask the orb to give you a moment. Like, what happened with this? What happened now? Or,
I guess in that case, I would want to pick a moment before I left home. Like right before I left home, to the Underdark, because I want to. I am searching for what kind of orders I had, what I was supposed to do.
Yeah. As you look back, the orb shifts a lot of things, and all of these clouds move to the side and moves in different locations until you come to one specific moment. It is evening. It is during a dinner. You see yourself eating together with your mother and a lot of other people. You're laughing. They are laughing. Even your mother is laughing. It is a pleasant moment, really. It's nearly chilling to see yourself laughing, and then your mother says some sort of joke, and you laugh. And you feel it. You feel that you are sincere. A great shifting happens, and you see yourself standing in a tower, and it looks like it is Karai's castle, really. As you're standing outside, and you can see your mother approaches you from behind and go, "Daughter, I really want to talk with you." And you turn around and you don't say anything, but she puts her hand around you and gives you a hug. You have grown into exactly what we need, and I think you are ready for your test. In the Underdark, there is a society, the Draunai, that I wanted you to read upon and, study. There is this individual known as the Pale Spider. I believe that she will try to attack the surface. And I want you to take care of her. And you agree, like you really want to please your mother.
Of course I do.
And then she will, in that moment, she will ask you to follow her to the dungeon. And then you follow her to the dungeon. And in the dungeon, you see this. It is a lot of guards that are gathering there. And then in the middle of this room, surrounded by these guards, you can see it is a haunting sight for you. It is. You can see that this is a Draunai that is captive. And you recognize the parents that you have taken before. And it's what you refer to as Rill. The Rill of Persona. And your mother gives you a knife. I want you to take her. I want you to take her identity. I want you to take her identity. You do that. You walk immediately and you murder this individual. And by touching her, you turn into her. And immediately you see the memories of these other personas. And you see Nyrelia as well. And your mother asks, what did you see? And you tell about this woman, Nyrelia, that lives in the Underdark, that has so many contacts. She knows Rill, and she knows how to go by with it. And that was the next target on your list. To go towards the Underdark. And Nyrelia would give you an access closer to the Pale Spider. The memory disappears. And so does our stream as well. As we unfortunately have to end our session here. With a cliffhanger, nonetheless, of course. Thank you so much for staying up with us. And VC and being with us on this episode of Curse of the Black Mountain. If you want to see anything more about this campaign, or anything other of our content, you can head over to our YouTube channel. You hit Roll of Faith, and you can find a lot of things there. I actually looked at back in one of the Dawn of War eras, where Danne actually were the GM. Actually,
Oh my God.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, oh, it's so cute.
Scario.
Yeah.
It was so nice, and I saw a lot of goodies there. So if you want to see that, you can head over there as well. But regardless, my friends, thank you so much for staying up for us, and I hope to see you next Sunday. Goodbye.
Bye bye.